Yeah, my name's Catherine. So I've moved, I think it was like 6 weeks ago now, due to domestic abuse with my family down to Exeter with help from Exeter Council. It took a while because it was back and forth. A lot of police stuff needed, evidence and things. So yeah, became high risk because of, I think it's called this certain assessment that we have to have done, because my ex-partner got a gun and things like that. It wasn't only me scared, it was them, my children, because they was getting scared. We was too scared to sit in the front room. We had to have cameras on the door, cameras on the back door. We didn't really go anywhere. If I did go out, I'd have to take one of my friends with me, and I'd be looking over my shoulder to make sure that he wasn't around or any of his family. And then the kids just started getting really upset and crying if you go into the door, kicking the door in, and then going to school upset, and it was affecting them. So that's the point that enough was enough. I contacted Women's Aid, who were really helpful. There was always if I send a text message to if I needed to, or phone them if my worker wasn't in. There was someone else that would take the call. And then she sort of helped me, guided me in the right direction to help. I didn't feel comfortable in my own home anymore. The children didn't feel comfortable, and it wasn't really a life. I didn't have a life. I know I'm in a room now, but it's different because I can go out, and my mood was depressive and things, because I wasn't going out unless I was taking the kids to school. And then we was coming back home, and we was sitting in my bedroom, which is the middle bedroom, and that was it. And it was through some holidays as well, so it was getting worse. The kids had a school club, and he ended up following us to the school club, so then we ended up having to stop them going to the school club. So it wasn't a long process, but it wasn't a short process, because I needed to make sure that what I was saying was true, and go around it in a way that wouldn't affect me even more. So it was quite quick. They literally dropped off the pass for me to travel with, and then we literally went the next morning at 5:30 in the morning. So it was all fast. As soon as it was warranted, it was very, very quick. So they just said that I'd be moving into an accommodation. It would be one room, but at first I was panicked because I thought one room with my family would be hard work. But then when we got to the accommodation that day, everyone was helpful. And then obviously we've got our own kitchen, bathroom. Yeah, Jessica she's called. She helped me before I moved down. We was looking privately rented first of all, but we come up with issues with that, being I have a big family, one of them, and then not having a guarantor. Private rented can be hard if you've got bad credit rating or things like that. And then she's helped me do the Devon's Home Choice thing. I sent all the things that I needed to my Women's Aid worker, sent her them. She's put them on. We're just waiting for the banding and things like that. Just like to be in a nice home with my children to rebuild. They're all in the new schools, so they're all doing well. They've made new friends and stuff, so that's helping them while we're in here. So yeah, just to have a nice property and feel safe and secure and rebuild basically, because we've obviously had to leave everything and just come. I'd say to reach out, especially to Women's Aid and things like that, because there is help there, and a lot of people don't think there is help, and you feel like you're stuck, but you're not. And it is confidential. It's not. How can I say it? They won't tell anybody that you've called or anything like that, and they will say to you, "Are we okay to call this number or email you on this email address?" Just to make sure if it is in case someone's watching your phone or things. So yeah, I would say to just reach out because the help is there rather than being stuck. and it's much better once you're out of it than staying in something for the sake of, I don't know, some people stay because of the kids and some people stay because they feel like they've got no get out.